Good noon everyone, welcome back to your beloved Drawback chess speedrun series, the series that I always reveal my drawback and my viewers keep complaining but nothing changes because I'm not a coward. And without any further ado, let's get into today's content. Today we are continuing with part 2 of our journey from 10,900 rating points to 11,000 rating points. Reflective, you can only move non-pawns to squares whose opposite square reflected across the center line is occupied. Absolutely impossible. Reveal drawback to opponent. I can only move pawns. e4, e5, h4. Let's try to take over some squares on opponent's side of the board first. I mean, the problem is he actually can just take this pawn, and not only I won't be able to take back, but my entire back line is probably all dead, including the king. I'm dead. d3. This game is going very wrong very quickly. What's just happened? Ha! Well, I mean, I don't know why he did that, but I'm not complaining. That blunders a woman. Maybe his drawback is that he has to capture pawns or something. If that is the case, then we may actually be able to win this. Bishop b4. Aha! I really want to go a3 here to see if he's forced to take the a-pawn. But on second thought, risking the king himself may actually be a little bit too much. c3 instead. He doesn't have to take. Well, then I have no idea. b4. Still doesn't take. Bishop on b6 activates b3. Queen b3. Bishop takes f2. The f7 square is already occupied. King takes f2. Well, even though I'm up a queen, this is actually still very hopeless because it is practically impossible to capture his king. The king will need to be on a square that is occupied on the opposite of the board, which is pretty much impossible, as that will require a ton of pieces to take over a ton of squares prematurely. Not to mention that my king also doesn't even have a lot of squares to go to. d6. c4. Let's take over c5 so I can go bishop c4. h5. c5. Rook h6. Okay, that activates h3. Knight h3. Rook f6 check. King g1. Wait. That is checkmate. Wow. Okay, I guess it is what it is. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I knew my king is very vulnerable, but really didn't expect it to be that fast. Second game, let's go. Boxing with shadows. When your opponent moves a piece, if you can move to the square they moved from, you must. Absolutely diabolical. Reveal drawback to opponent. e4. Okay, so the point of this challenge is that I cannot attack anything. We can only play defense. e5. Knight c3. Knight c6. Bishop c4. I can't even go bishop c5 because that attacks the f2 pawn, so he can just push his f-pawn and then bishop f2 is forced, which blunders a bishop. Knight f6 instead. I mean, this attacks his e-pawn, but that pawn isn't going anywhere. Again, we can only play defense. f4. Very aggressive. He's baiting me to take his f-pawn, and then he'll go e5, knight e4 is forced and I lose a horsey. Bishop e7 instead. Knight f3. d6. Queen e2. Castle. Knight takes e5. Okay, I don't know why he did that, but that should eventually give us some information about his drawback. D takes e5. Queen d3. Aha. I see. This guy is baiting me to trade queens with him. He knows that I really want to trade queens early to avoid being forced to blunder my maiden, but after queen takes d3, he can actually just ignore everything and go bishop takes f7 check, then queen c4 is forced, he takes my king and I lose the game. Very sneaky, absolutely diabolical. Bishop d7 instead. Now he finally takes with the pawn. I can't even take back. Bishop f7 is once again a thing. I am never allowed to attack that bishop. Knight e8 instead. This is probably going very wrong very quickly. e6. Alright, what comes must come. Knight e5 is forced. Please don't take on e7. Thank you. Knight d3 is forced. It's funny that he can also just ignore this check and take on f7 instead. Queen takes d3. Okay, I still don't want to open up the queen. If he just moves the queen away, then queen d3 is forced. F takes e6. He actually can even take this pawn. He did. Bishop takes. Alright, now he moves the queen away and I lose my queen. What's just happened? Why? Well, I mean, I'm not complaining. Rook takes d8. Knight d5. I can take that. E takes d5. Rook takes d5. Absolutely amazing. My rook is drawback immune to the pawn in front. Let's absolutely go. A castle would be absolutely very convenient. I solemnly swear that this guy is not a paid actor. Rook takes both pieces at the same time. The game is a win. Combining this video with part 1 from last week. 2 wins and 1 loss. Drawback chess speed run today. 100% win rate.